dual motors, dual batteries, a claimed top speed of up to 36 miles per hour. On paper, the Talonebike T787 sounds like a beast, but specs don't mean much if the ride doesn't deliver. So today, I'm putting it to the test to find out if this e-bike is actually worth your hard-earned money. Let's get started.
Hey guys, this is Daddy O with the O family, and today we're taking an in-depth look at the brand new Talonebike T787.
Okay.
We'll go through everything from the unboxing and assembly to the overall design, features, display, ride quality, hill climbing performance, comfort, braking, and of course my honest pros and cons after putting it through real-world testing.
Okay.
So whether you're thinking about buying one or you're just curious to see how it performs outside of the marketing, this review should help you decide if the Talonebike T787 is the right e-bike for you.
Sure.
With that said, let's jump right in. Alright, so as usual, let's cut this up. It is a big heavy duty box. Yeah. This was pretty heavy.
Right away, you can tell Talonebike did a nice job with the packaging. Everything is wrapped in plenty of styrofoam and secured with zip ties, so it should arrive in great condition. Let's get everything out and see what comes in the box, and here it is. Wow. The Talonebike T787.
Nice.
My first impression? I really like the aggressive styling. It definitely has a sporty look to it, and that rear suspension immediately catches your eye. Up front, you've got the front wheel with one of the hub motors, and remember this is a dual motor e-bike, so there's another motor in the rear as well. I also like the aggressive tread pattern on these 20 by 4 inch fat tires, which should provide plenty of traction on a variety of terrain. As for the accessories, you get the owner's manual, the toolkit, your left and right pedals, a standard 54.6 volt 2 amp charger, passenger foot pegs we'll install a little later, and the front headlight. That's everything included in the box. So let's get this bike put together and see what it's all about. Assembly was actually pretty simple and straightforward. I started by carefully flipping the bike over to install the front wheel. After removing the shipping spacer and brake protector, I slid the wheel into place, made sure the brake rotor was lined up correctly with the caliper, tightened everything down, and connected the front motor cable. Next, I flipped the bike back over and installed the handlebars, making a few adjustments before tightening everything into position. From there, it was just a matter of installing the front headlight, the front fender, and the passenger foot pegs. After that, I attached the pedals. Remember, the left pedal tightens counterclockwise and the right pedal tightens clockwise, added the valve caps, and finally installed both batteries. And just like that, the Talonebike T787 was fully assembled and ready for its first ride.
Alright, now that the assembly is done, let's take a closer look at the Talonebike T787. First off, I'm really liking the matte black finish. It's clean, aggressive, and I have to admit, the stars on the battery give it a bit of patriotic vibe. I don't know if that was intentional, but it's kind of cool. Now getting into the highlights, this bike is rolling on 20 by 4 inch puncture resistant fat tires paired with hydraulic disc brakes. So you got plenty of traction and solid stopping power. For comfort, it comes equipped with dual suspension, a 125mm front fork, and a 50mm rear shock, which should help smooth out rough roads and trails. Power comes from dual 750 watt hub motors with a combined peak output of 3000 watts and 96 newton meters of torque. Talonebike claims a top speed up to 28 miles per hour on the street and 36 miles per hour off-road. We'll test it out later. Powering everything are dual 48 volt 15.6 amp hour batteries with a claim range up to 90 miles depending on your riding conditions. The bike is also IPX6 water resistant, has a maximum payload of 330 pounds and weighs in at about 112 pounds, so this is definitely not a lightweight e-bike. As for sizing, Talonebike recommends riders between 5'3" and 6'5", and I'm 5'10". It fits me really well, but if you're around 5'5" or shorter, I do think it may feel a little tall. Now enough talking, let's see how all of that translates once we get it out on the road. Alright, before we take it out for a spin, let me show you guys a few button functions. On the battery, there is a little switch. You have to turn that on. And on the left side, here is a power button. And it does come with the NFC card. I'm gonna use the NFC card, put it against the screen. That turns on the bike. And I do love this bright color display, you guys can see. And on the screen, it shows the battery level and the miles per hour, the speedometer. And on the right bottom low, it's a 0 miles, that's the odometer. Here is the plus and minus button. And then by holding the plus button for a few seconds, if you look on the screen, look at the bike icon. Now it's the front and rear motor is selected. If you hold the plus button again, only the rear motor is on. So that's how you turn on the either single motor or dual motor, by pressing the plus button for a few seconds. And obviously if you press the plus button, see the pedal assist, it should go all the way up to pedal assist 5. Pressing this minus button all the way down to 0. And here is a light switch. So it looks like you have to press the light switch to keep the headlight on. Here is left and right turn signal on the back side, as you can see.
Cool.
The left turn signal is on, nothing up front, so it looks like it's only the rear. There's a right turn signal, and that's on the back side. There's a horn button. It's nice and loud. And finally, on the right side, we do have a 7 manual shift Shimano. And I don't know if you can go to advanced setting, maybe holding the plus and minus button at the same time. It doesn't look like it's a advanced setting. It goes to, you can set your passcode, 4-digit code, and you hold the plus and minus button. And that's pretty much it, guys. So it looks like we are ready to take this out for a spin. See how it does. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and take this out for a spin. Let's go ahead and turn this on. And right now it's pedal assist 0. This is a heavy bike, and dirt bike like this, I'm not gonna use a paddle. It's more for using a throttle here. I'm gonna start with the pedal assist 1. Only the rear motor is on at the moment. Let's see how fast this is gonna go. Okay, the speed is gradually building up, and it's going on about 5 miles per hour. Let me try pedal assist 2. All right, it's kicking a little more, and it's going exactly at 11 miles per hour. And I am hitting little bumps here. The ride is really smooth with the dual suspension. 12 miles per hour. Brake check. Brake is great. Try pedal assist 3. I am feeling more power, more torque. I am going 17 at the moment. Let me try 4. 22, 23, all right, 24, only the rear motor. Pedal assist 4. It is quiet, comfortable, smooth. Let me do a pedal assist 5 now, see how fast this is gonna go. And the speed gradually builds up. 25, 26, 28. That was 28. Just like it says on the paper, only using the rear motor. Let me try the dual motor now. Dual motor is on. Let's start with the pedal assist 1. Still 5 miles per hour. Assist 2. More boost. 11. 3. Oh yeah. I do feel more torque now. 17, 18. 4. Oh yeah, more boost for sure with dual motor. 24, 5. I think this should go up to 36, 33. It's definitely not like in your face torque. No. It builds up gradually, but it does have that nice boost using the dual motor. 33. Yes, 33 was the highest using the dual motor. Pedal assist 5. Yeah, bike feels really smooth for sure. A little bit of downhill here. I think that should get me up to 36, 34. Yeah, 34 was the highest. Yeah, it's really comfortable, and surprisingly it's quiet. And it's got enough power, and with the dual suspension, could be fun for thrill rides. I want that 90 miles max range. Could be an everyday commuter too. And obviously a bike like this, gotta test out the dual suspension here. Let me go on the grassy road, a bumpy and hilly road here, test out the suspension, see how it does.
After spending some time riding the Talonebike T787, I can definitely see where this bike shines. It's the kind of e-bike that's just fun to ride. Whether you're cruising around town, exploring back roads, or hitting your favorite trails on the weekend, the dual motors give you plenty of power and torque whenever you want it. The dual batteries also make it practical for everyday riding. If you're commuting to work, running errands, or just spending more time out on the bike, having that extra range means less worrying about charging and more time enjoying the ride. Overall, the Talonebike T787 does a nice job of blending performance, comfort, and versatility into one package, making it just as enjoyable for everyday rides as it is for weekend adventures.
So what are my final thoughts on the Talonebike T787?
What is it?
Overall, I really enjoyed my time with this bike.
Okay.
The standout features for me were definitely the dual motors, the dual battery setup, and the overall power. It accelerates well, climbs hills with confidence, and the hydraulic disc brakes gave me plenty of stopping power whenever I needed it. If you're looking for an e-bike that combines performance with long range capability, the T787 definitely checks those boxes. Now, no bike is perfect, and I do have a couple of things worth mentioning. Even though it comes with full suspension, I found the ride over rough, bumpy roads to be a little firmer than I expected. It certainly helps absorb the bigger impacts, but don't expect to be completely smooth out every bump in the road. The other thing is the weight. At around 112 pounds, this is a heavy e-bike, so loading it into the back of a vehicle or carrying it upstairs isn't going to be easy. Other than those two things, I think Talonebike has put together a really solid package. It's powerful, comfortable for everyday riding, inspires confidence, and the dual batteries mean you can spend more time riding and less time worrying about finding your next charge. If you'd like to learn more, I'll have my affiliate link down in the description below, along with the discount code FAMILY, which will save you $50 on your purchase. If you enjoyed this review or found it helpful, I really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because we got plenty more e-bike and electric scooter reviews coming your way. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye guys.